Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and watching Global Governance News TV. Today, going to discuss the PM historic visit of France, 13th and 14th July. Now is going to be conclude the joint statement in Paris with President Macron. Just going to finish now. The live on different channels. So we are going to just taking the statement, whatever he just address with the media present in France and how share the views. Before that, we'll discuss each inputs and whatever happened, how the welcome by the Prime Minister of France, first time by welcome by Prime Minister of France, Madam Elizabeth Borne, and others, and how is the attended the Bastille Parade, and how it has addressed Indian diaspora yesterday night, about 1 hour, with the all inputs and so many gifts to the uh, Indians arise in France, and they are so happy. Modi hai to mumkin hai, just like that, we can understand. So there is so many things on this topic. We have Madam Poonam Sharma with uh, for inputs. Welcome, Poonam ji, in our special show. And I'll show first and congratulate our Prime Minister and just got list of honor award from the French president. Uh, and that is a so great honor. The uh, first prime minister of the country who has honored with the Legion of Honor award, and how just before that we a prime minister already uh, just received so many awards, but this is a special award, and we'll discuss on that. So the mark of the greatest honor for Prime Minister Modi, National Order of the Legion of Honor, Legion of Honor, highest French decoration, both civil and military, and one of the most famous national honors in the world. And French President evening early and conferred the country's highest honor, Grand Cross of Legion of Honor. The Prime Minister, Government of Bharat described as a warm gesture embodying the spirit of India-France partnership, as tweeted by Arindam Bakshi, spokesperson. A warm gesture embodying the spirit of partnership. PM conferred with the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor, the highest award in France by President Emmanuel Macron. The honor on uh, the honor normally recognize the contribution of the French people in service of the nation. Foreigners are honored for their support to France, and award is sometimes conferred upon high dignitaries on a state visit to France. And PM Modi, in a 2-day visit to France, will be the guest of honor at the French National Holiday Parade. He was there, and this is simply Legion of Honor, the highest French decoration, most complimentary, one of the most famous national honors in the world. Order was established by Napoleon Bonaparte in 1802 and has been presented for more than past 2 centuries on behalf of French head of state to its most deserving citizen of all fields of activity. The motto of the order is the honor at the party, French for honor in the fatherland. And uh, and according to official website, over 2,200 French and 300 foreigners are decorated every year. The order currently has 79,000 members. No material or financial benefit attached to the award. The Legion of Honor cannot be applied for. Government identified the potential on this. Award badges 5 Maltese asterisks hung on the oak and laurel wreath on the obverse in the effigy of Republic, and the reverse two tricolor flags surrounded by the motto honor each party. The color of the ribbon is red. The official website described the award as a national emblem of France in a world losing its points of reference, and Legion of Honor remains a strong and a stable fighting symbol. It is deeply anchored in French society. It is an unavailable source of pride for recipient, for family, of example, a civic made republic. So you can understand how this award is given to Narendra Bhai Modi, our Prime Minister. And before that, he has been awarded so many. And in 2023, by the Egypt and by Papua New Guinea, and of the Company of the Order of the Logo, and by Fiji, Company of the Order of Fiji, Palau, Democratic by Bakal Award. And before that, 2021 in Bhutan, Rio Galpo, 2020 and by the US government, Legion of Merit, 2019 Bahrain, and King Hamad Order of the Renisha, 2019 Maldives, Order of Distinguished Rule of Nishan Izzuddin, by Russia, Order of the St. Andrew Award, 2019 UAE, Order of Zayed Award, the Great Award, 2018 Grand Collar of the State of Palestine Award, 2016 Afghanistan State of Order of the Ghazi Amir Amanullah, and 2016 awards Saudi Arabia Order of the Aziz Al Saud. And so many awards is awarded, but how it is significant, Punamji, how you just find the difference this award in the present circumstances, how India are going challenges and heading the G20.
Now, at present, India is a global leader in G20 also. It has been representing. So the awards which the laurels which our Prime Minister has been bringing to our country is really commendable and appreciable. And the way the Indian diaspora has he addressed to the Indian diaspora, that was also wonderful. So this is a great pride. Every Indian should feel pride in these achievements. And we had been under the Prime Minister of Modi ji, we had been achieving so much, not only in socio-economic areas, but also in defense. We are able to produce submarines. We are able to produce good ammunitions, good aircrafts, so that the world is applauding us. And the way Prime Minister, he had incorporated in his speech the basic principles of our Indian um, democracy, and he talked about our language, Tamil, and he spoke about so many areas in which the cooperation is foreseen by both the countries, because France is a developed country, and they have got the Indian diaspora there. They they see forward, so they look forward to the cooperation in near future. And he had, in his speech, he had made many, he had invited basically to the people, to the Indian people,
Yeah.
to invest. And in
And
future, I
well,
think,
coming on that, we are coming on that, Punamji, how it is addressed as well. So the clips and how was the day and how he just spent in the France. So I am just showing you, trying to show the clips how he was in France, and after that how he addressed the Indian diaspora. Also,
भारत कहता है वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, यानी पूरा विश्व एक परिवार है। इसी भावना के साथ
forgetting about the
भारत
country,
और फ्रांस
Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam.
21वीं
What is a
सदी
family?
की अनेक चुनौतियों से निपट रहे हैं।
This is the Prime Minister Rajat Board, the blue coat, the cultural program in honor of Prime Minister.
भारत की धरती भी आज एक बड़े परिवर्तन का गवाह बन रही है। इस परिवर्तन की कमान भारत के नागरिकों के पास है, भारत की बहनों बेटियों के पास है, भारत के युवाओं के पास है।
See the just how the person attended his speech to address the Indian diaspora. The First Lady and President Macron just hugging to each other. And another reel I'll show you.
21वीं सदी की अनेक चुनौतियों से निपट रहे भारत की धरती भी आज एक बड़े परिवर्तन का गवाह बन रही है। इस परिवर्तन की कमान भारत के नागरिकों के पास है, भारत की बहनों बेटियों के पास है, भारत के युवाओं के पास।
So, and after that, how we address the about the how UPI is going to be strong. With the UPI app, you can just do the business and transfer the money in France. So, how INR, Indian rupees, Indian national rupees is going to be strong now. Just listen and then we'll take the comment of Gudam Sarvati.
उसका भी बहुत बड़ा आधार है। आज दुनिया का, और आपको जरूर गर्व होगा ये सुन करके, आज दुनिया का 46% रियल टाइम डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन भारत में होता है। और मैं आपको भी चुनौती देता हूं कि अगली बार आप भारत में आए तो जेब में एक भी पैसा लेना बिना लिए बिना निकलिए घर से, खाली जेब। सिर्फ मोबाइल फोन पर यूपीआई ऐप को डाउनलोड करके रख लीजिए। आप पूरा हिंदुस्तान घूम करके आएंगे, एक नए पैसे कैश की जरूरत के बिना आप अपना गुजारा कर सकते हैं। आज भारत में बैंकिंग सर्विस 24/7 एनी टाइम एनीवेयर लोगों की फिंगर टिप पर है। डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर गवर्नेंस का हिस्सा बन चुका है। भारत का यूपीआई हो या फिर दूसरे डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म्स, ये देश में बहुत बड़ा सोशल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन लाए हैं। और मुझे खुशी है कि भारत फ्रांस इस दिशा में भी मिलकर काम कर रहे थे। फ्रांस में भारत के यूपीआई के उपयोग को लेकर भी समझौता हो गया है। अब मैं तो समझौता करके चला जाऊंगा, आगे बढ़ाने का काम आपका है। साथियों, आने वाले दिनों में इसकी शुरुआत आईफेल टावर से की जाएगी। यानी
Just you see
अब
how the Indian
भारतीय
rupee is going to be
टूरिस्ट
strong.
मोबाइल ऐप के जरिए आईफिल टावर में रुपये में भुगतान कर पाएगा।
Poonam ji, how do you
Our
react?
Prime Minister is so focused on the on the economic front. You see,
Yeah,
India should economically develop from every aspect. He is so focused. That is the best part we had seen in his visit during France. And in coming years, the announcements which had emanated from French and Indian agreements, that about the students, be it students visa or about the investments which are being invited, and also the cooperation, the defense cooperation deals between the two countries. So that is commendable, that is remarkable. In fact, our Prime Minister had expressed his gratitude in his every sentence when he spoke about, France. He had, talked about the historical,
Yeah.
we have started since then. So that is a great achievement. In fact, today I had read that India is a giant of India is a giant in world history. So President Macron has commented. So that is a great achievement for us, because these are developed nations, and recently whatever France has been undergoing. So in these days, in this state of affairs, French president and France has given our country such attention, and our prime minister was being welcomed in such a way, and that is commendable. That is very much
After that, how just address about the just investment, how the brand ambassador, how about the son, the Triballur of Tamil Nadu, how he praised the Tamil language. We'll take the note after this break. Stay with us. Welcome break. Just we are talking about the PM historical France visit by 13 and 14 July, and after that we'll go UAE and then come back Bharat on 15th tomorrow. So just to see how the statue of Trivalur will be established in France, and one consulate general of India will open the Marsini, and the other one
और
how India
संत
France is going.
तिरुवल्लुवर जी ने कहा था, इंड्रू पौड़ुदीन
Very
पेरित
nicely.
उवक्कम तन मगैने
Power of mother
चांद्रोन
and son.
एनकेट ताय. तमिल भाषी वाले मित्र तो समझ गए, लेकिन औरों को बताता हूं. इसका इसका अर्थ बहुत ही मार्मिक है, और तिरुवल्लुवर जी ने सदियों पहले ये ज्ञान हमें दिया है. इसका मतलब है, जब एक मां अपनी संतान की प्रशंसा एक विद्वान के रूप में सुनती हैं, तो मां को इतना आनंद होता है, मां इतनी खुश होती है जितना उसके जन्म के समय भी नहीं हुई थी. यानी संतान के जन्म पर जितनी खुशी हुई, उससे ज्यादा खुशी जनता की अपने संतान की सफलता पर होती है. मां के लिए कहा है. और इसलिए जब आप विदेश में नाम कमाते हैं, जब दुनिया आपकी प्रशंसा करती है, तो मां भारती को भी वैसी ही खुशी होती है. विदेशी धरती पर मां भारती को अपने हृदय में रखने वाली मां भारती के हर संतान को मैं भारत का ब्रांड एम्बेसडर मानता हूं। आप भारत के राष्ट्रदूत हैं। मैं जानता हूं कि भारतीय कहीं भी रहे, लेकिन अपना दिल भारत के लिए भी धड़कता है। मैं अभी स्पेस की चर्चा कर रहा था और चिल्ला रहे थे आप लोग, चंद्रयान चंद्रयान चंद्रयान। मतलब आप है यहां, लेकिन दिल आपका चंद्रयान में लगा हुआ है।
Just you,
इसलिए ही फ्रांस सहित पूरी दुनिया में फैला हुआ हमारा जो इंडियन डायस्पोरा है, उस इंडियन डायस्पोरा ने रेमिटेंस का नया रिकॉर्ड बना दिया है। आप लोगों ने नया रिकॉर्ड बनाया है। बताऊं बताऊं आपको? आपको पता नहीं है ना? हाँ। कोई बात नहीं, आपके पराक्रम के गीत भी मैं गाता रहता हूं। भारत दुनिया का पहला देश है जहां विदेश में रहने वाले भारतीय डायस्पोरा के माध्यम से एनुअल रेमिटेंस $100 बिलियन को पार कर चुकी है। और खुशी की बात है कि आपका ये योगदान निरंतर बढ़ रहा है। लेकिन मेरा आपसे एक और आग्रह है। मैं आपसे आग्रह तो कर सकता हूं ना? यार, कहने में क्या जाता है? मोदी थोड़ा पूछने के लिए आने वाला है। मेरा आपसे आग्रह है, आपको अब भारत में निवेश के लिए भी पूरे उत्साह से आगे आना होगा। भारत अब अगले 25 वर्षों में विकसित होने के लक्ष्य पर काम कर रहा है। इसमें आपकी भूमिका भी बड़ी है।
आपने सुना कि प्रधानमंत्री ने 3 बातों को हाईलाइट किया। इन्वेस्टमेंट पहले 64-65 बिलियन के आसपास था, वो 100 बिलियन हो गया है। जो और निवासी भारतीय, प्रवासी भारतीय बाहर रहते हैं, जो पैसे भारत को भेजते हैं, अपने रिश्तेदारों को, अपने जानने वाले को, अपने घर को, वो ज्यादा बढ़ा है। वो एक हमारी पूंजी बनती है विदेशी मुद्राओं के माध्यम से। साथ साथ उन्होंने इन्वेस्टमेंट की बात भी कही। साथ साथ वो संत त्रिवल्लुवर के बारे में बात की, उनकी प्रतिमा स्थापित की जाएगी और फिर एक कॉन्सुलेट भी खोला जाएगा। फ्रांस में भी एक ही एम्बेसी था वहाँ पे। अब मार्सिल जो एक शहर है, बहुत अच्छा खूबसूरत है, वहाँ भी एक कॉन्सुलेट, वहाँ भारतीय अच्छी संख्या में है, तो वह उनके लिए कॉन्सुलेट खोला जाएगा। मतलब ये इतना जो डेवलपमेंट हुआ पहली बार भारत फ्रांस के इतिहास में हुआ है। राफेल के अलावा लोग राफेल राफेल चिल्ला रहे हैं, उनके लिए भी आई ओपनर है। इन तमाम पहलुओं को आप पूनम जी, हाउ जस्ट यू थिंक, हाउ एनालाइज द ऑल द थिंग्स?
There is there is positivity in every step, in every agreement, in every whatever Modi ji has done, our Prime Minister has done, his announcements and his deeds. So they all reflects all positivity. Not only that, this is for the first time, maybe in during the two wars, World Wars, Indian Army had participated, but recently the military contingent that had, comprising of our all three, they had, performed there. That is a very good achievement. That is a very great achievement. In fact, I would like to, congratulate. It is for all of us actually. we should be proud of the moment actually. So and in future we see all those in fact the Indian diaspora which had been invited by the Prime Minister of India for investors, for investments, that is because the globalization that has been taking place in present, the supply chain which has been shifting, as we have seen that the main companies they had started manufacturing in Greater Noida, and Apple and other big Microsoft, these companies which have been earlier also and late now, they had been continuing with their future projects in India. So in regards with reference to France, if we say, if in future we may, I'm sure that there will be, a great group, a big group of investors coming to India, and that will, boost our economy. Our people will get, jobs, and we will, I do think it is a very positive step towards, economic, and not only economic, socio-economic and cultural also, because the tourist spots and the cultural interactions that has been, in progress, and that is going to take place, that will, add a great boost to our development, every, socio-economic, and in every aspect our country is going to get a very good benefit out of this. And Prime Minister Modi ji had done a commendable job, and he is a global leader actually at present. Every
Really,
you know,
really, you're right. You're right.
yeah, he is
You're
a
right.
global leader, so people,
So
they'll
just for the UPI, just how UPI extended its capacity and power, I just want to add in this analysis the National Payment Corporation of India (NPCI), the umbrella organization that offers uh, Unified Payment System (UPI) services, signed MOU with the France last fast and secure online payment system or LIRA. And 2023, the UPI and Singapore Pay now sign in agreement allowing users in other countries to make cross-border transactions. UAE, Bhutan, and Nepal have already adopted a UPI payment system, and NPCI International is the talks to extend the UPI services in US, European countries, and West Asia. So we can understand how the people were saying the Modi and Modi hai to mumkin hai, how INR is going to be stronger globally, and just to counter whatever the foreign currency come in our countries. So we can hope the incoming days before 1947, one INR equal to $1. I think after 2040, we can analyze the very soon. We can just see one INR equal to $1. Hope for the best for our country, for ourselves, for our United Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you, Poonamji, just to participate in the show and with the
thank
inputs
you for calling
and
me.
analysis. Thank you.